Hi, I'm Dr. Gary Cohen, but you may know me as Dr. Test Prep from the Test Prep Academy right here at Georgia State. Many of you will be graduating soon, and thus many of you are also thinking of going on to graduate school, or business school, or maybe even to law school. Great. The bad news is that you'll have to take an entrance exam to get into the school of your choice. Which exam? Well, some of you will need to take the GRE for majors like history, English, and psychology. Others, who want a degree in finance or an MBA or maybe even a PhD in business, will need to consider taking the GMAT exam. And of course, aspiring lawyers will have to deal with the LSAT. Well, that's the bad news. The good news is that the Test Prep Academy in the Executive Education Department of the Robinson College of Business right here at GSU is just what you need. The Academy offers prep courses for all of those tests, and these are complete courses. 7 weeks, 4 hours a week, and they work. I have been teaching these prep courses for over 10 years and have had thousands, yes, thousands of my students go on to some of the most prestigious schools throughout the country, including Georgia State, of course. Better, these courses are not only informative, they are entertaining too. No one goes to sleep during one of my courses, and no one wants to either. Best of all may be our prices. Right now, before the new year, we are offering any of our prep courses, that's the GRE, the GMAT, or the LSAT, each for only $625. Many of our competitors charge double that and more, but they cannot offer what we offer. A course that's great, taught by a great teacher, and of course the best books out there. All written by, need I say? No one else has my books, but they are free to everyone who takes my courses. And to make this offer irresistible, right now we are offering GSU students $30 off if you register online and put in code EXED1. Got that? That's lowercase EXED1. Put that in and you will receive an additional $30 off. Not sure yet? How about a few questions from the exams? Don't worry, you won't need a calculator or a dictionary or even a scratch of paper. All you'll need is your gray cells. First, how many degrees are there between the hands of a clock at 12:30? Let me repeat that. How many degrees are there between the hands of a clock at 12:30? Is it 220 degrees? 205 degrees? 180 degrees? 165 degrees? Or perhaps 150 degrees? Let me repeat your choices. 220, 205, 180, 165, or 150. Okay, think about it. Your answer, please. Now be honest. How many of you said 180 degrees? Really? Well, then you really need to take my course, because the correct answer is 165 degrees. Don't believe me? Draw a clock and see. Another? Okay, let's try a verbal fill-in from the GRE. Listen closely. The information was so blank that many students could not follow the professor's lecture. Is the answer mellifluous, deleterious, recondite, morose, or onerous? Got it? Let me repeat the sentence. The information was so blank that many students could not follow the professor's lecture. And your answer choices were mellifluous, deleterious, recondite, morose, and onerous. Got it? Time's up. If you didn't pick recondite, it's time to register for my course. One more? Okay. How about a little logic from the LSAT? Listen to this advertisement. There are no lower bus fares from Atlanta to Miami than those of Flash Bus Line. Let me repeat. There are no lower bus fares from Atlanta to Miami than those of Flash Bus Line. Now, which of these statements would contradict that ad? Listen closely. Would it be Roman numeral 1? Allied Airways has an Atlanta to Miami fare that is half that charged by Flash Bus Lines. Or maybe it's Roman numeral 2. Grey Goose Bus Company charges the same fare for a trip from Atlanta to Miami as Flash charges. Or finally, Roman numeral 3. Cherokee Bus Corporation has a lower fare from Atlanta to Orlando than does Flash. Is the answer Roman numeral 1 alone? or 2 alone, or 3 alone, or 1 and 2, or none of the above? Time's up. The correct answer is that none of these statements contradict the ad at all. Confused? Then take my course. What are you waiting for? Register online today because seats are limited. Go to robinson.gsu.edu/testprep. If you want more information, then call 404-413-7300. Or if you have any specific questions about me or my courses, then go to my website, drtestprep.com. That's drtestprep.com. See you all in class real soon.